We're here in downtown Austin, Texas, and you wouldn't believe it, but behind me is an off-road dirt track. This is the Rivian Joyride. What Rivian has done here for South by Southwest is brought in truckloads and truckloads of recycled asphalt and built virtually a mountain right here in downtown Austin, in the middle of the city, surrounded by skyscrapers. There are people off-roading in these incredibly capable vehicles. Both the Rivian R1T and the Rivian R1S are doing the loop here behind me, kind of a figure-8 pattern, and you wouldn't believe the angles they're getting. Approach angle, departure angle, breakover, going on the side. I mean, I thought they were gonna flip over at one point. It's absolutely nuts. And guess what? We're going for a ride. How was it, guys? Great. Amazing. Hey guys, have you ridden in a Rivian before? First time? Awesome, have fun. We're just doing some track maintenance here at the electric Joyride, and we got the track skid steer up top of the mountain, kind of smoothing everything out. They got all chewed up from all of the off-roading that these electric vehicles have been doing here. But Rivian's doing a great job. Huge turnout from the community here. It's drawn a lot of curiosity, especially when we got these construction machines running around here. So it's pretty cool to see kind of all the stir that Rivian's caused here in Austin. And so guys, as you can see on the bottom of your screen, this track is built with entirely recycled asphalt. Again, Rivian considering the environment, very important, even when we're having fun like this, to remember that we have a world to look after.
Leaving this place, the sun's about to break. You're riding shotgun. Feeling with chase, I'm wide awake. Take me away now. 'Cause I won't go down the same old path again now. No, I've been running out of air, so let me catch my breath. Feeling I've got's making me crazy. If I'm having a good time, don't you blame me. Yeah, this feeling I've got's making me crazy, making me crazy. So I'm just gonna drive. I'm just gonna drive. I'm just gonna drive.
Safety is always a paramount concern here at Electric Joyride, and Rivian's really thought of everything. They have an exclusion zone, which they call the splash zone, right at the bottom of this main descent. We just saw that R1T lower down, and at the bottom of that hill, it has to really turn sharp. And of course, the drivers are professionally trained. This is not a do-it-yourself-at-home type of situation. But the Rivian staff has been really good about keeping that area clear when there's a vehicle staged for descent, just in case anything ever happened. But these Rivian vehicles are extremely capable, and I have full faith in these trained drivers as well. But safety is paramount here with Rivian.
It's me and my friends. These are the good times.
Ladies, how was it?
Great.
Behind me here is the electric Joyride. We've got the R1T up on the top of the dirt mountain that Rivian has brought into Austin and caused quite a stir. In fact, as most of you know, I live in the Austin area, and there's a lot of people talking about this. This definitely, I think, in my opinion, had a bigger impact than even Rivian thought that it would have. In fact, I had an opportunity to chat with a few of the different people that have been waiting in line, as well as having ridden or just about to hop in and ride, and many of them have never even even heard of Rivian before, let alone been exposed to off-roading and some of the capabilities of these vehicles. We're down here in the city, so, and being in Texas, of course, there is a little different culture when it comes to vehicles and things like that. So having big dirt kind of mud hills is not something you would see all the time here in Central Texas. So it's really cool to hear feedback from citizens of Austin here and what they think of the Rivian vehicles. I mean, the capabilities here are being demonstrated very well. I used to off-road in Jeeps back in the day, and I can tell you, you can get into some pretty sketchy situations pushing the limits of your vehicle. My biggest fear back then was always that rollover concern. But here, I mean, these guys are cranking angles I never would have attempted in my lifted Jeep not that many years ago. And so these vehicles here are really demonstrating the fact that electric, even in the off-road world, is far superior to gasoline, because one of the main reasons being that you have that lower center of gravity and that instant torque. You don't have to search for a lower gear. There's no concept of transfer cases, 4 high, 4 low, shifting all this stuff, locking hubs and whatnot. The Rivian has you covered through advanced technology. Now, these are tri-motor units that are running around the track here, which means that each rear wheel has its own independent motor. So going around, well, actually just cranking around these bank curves over here, you're able to see that really flex and demonstrate its superiority to something that has sort of one motor just driving a singular axle, because you're able to cut the power on that elevated inside wheel while gearing, or spooling up, I should say, that lower wheel that's carrying all the weight on the lower side of the vehicle. When I went around the track, of course, I had the opportunity to, and it was such a thrill. I was able to really get a feel for the angles and the gravity. I was just being kind of hung in place by my seatbelt when we were going around that curve. So it's pretty incredible what these vehicles are able to do. But I'm just so thrilled that Rivian has brought it here to this downtown core in this super urban area. You can see the traffic of people kind of walking by here, and people are just, they can't help but stop, stare, pull out their phone, take a video, and share it with their friends, because it's really quite profound what these things are able to do. I'm super happy. It actually is a great idea from Rivian. So kudos to the team. Loving it down here at the Electric Joyride. All right, guys, here we are. We are inside the Rivian R1S. And from what I've scouted out, this is my favorite driver. So let's do this, man.
Absolutely. Stone ready?
CM1 to Storm, please proceed to, pardon, CM1 to Stone, please proceed to turn 2.
All right, so we got the 2025 R1S Tri-Motor Max today.
Beautiful. Love this interior, the Ascent interior with my favorite floor mats. So here we are, guys. We are...
We're going to carry this left front.
Oh, wow. Yeah, you can hear it. Wow, we are floating that front wheel. That's awesome.
Rear wheel was off too. We were teetering right there.
Love it. This is the Electric Joyride, guys. Awesome. This is so cool. It just handles it, though. So smooth.
Stone ready for him. Part of the Gen 2 refresh as well, because we now have 4K cameras around.
Oh my gosh.
Just highlighting our bird's eye view.
Beautiful.
And then we have our reverse camera as always. For this purpose, we're going to use our front bumper camera, and then also has cameras on the front tires. Excellent for off-roading. Keep an eye on those rocks and ruts. Keep those tires filled with air.
Love it.
And if you can get a picture of the brand new PDLC roof glass as well here. So right now it is transparent, and with the touch of a button, it goes
beautiful. Love that.
So that has been a savior today for sure. During the day, it kept the sun off everybody.
Yeah, totally.
Limestone, the course is yours.
Copy that. All right, we're going to ascend this hill. We're going to leave our front bumper camera on.
Let's do it. Here we go, guys. The big climb here. And it's soaked down nice and wet here, too. Look at this. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Whoa, we got slippage. We're slipping on that front there. That's awesome. Look at this.
As we depart the hill here, as soon as we crest over, you'll see it shift into green. So
oh my gosh.
The computers are helping us brake a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, I'm ripping against the seatbelt right now.
Come down nice and controlled. And now we're going to test out.
It's so funny. The phone is staying level, and you can see how much the the truck is tilting. This is crazy, guys. You're getting an idea here. The gimbal's helping us out.
All right, so now we got our roll gauge here. So this is highlighting our roll.
Holy crap!
So that was 30.
I'm literally falling all over on you.
34, that's a new high. 35.
Jeez!
That is the highest I have been. Which is
Holy
excellent.
smokes!
So we're actually able to achieve 45 degrees on side with the center of gravity being so low in the battery pack.
Wow. This is incredible.
We'll switch to our front camera again, make sure we are safe to approach.
Look at that view.
Copy, please hold.
Nothing but sky. This is nuts that there's like skyscrapers all around us too.
Get a slight taste of how the front imaging radar, which is new to Gen 2 as well, it's high definition pickup of all the objects. And while driving, you have a 360-degree view of what's going on through radar and camera.
This is crazy.
So we'll switch here. We'll see it'll assist us in those brakes coming down the hill as our pitch hits 29 degrees.
Oh my gosh. The gimbal's trying to keep up here.
Storm, the course is yours.
Wow. That was fantastic. Thank you very much, man.
Yeah, no
Really
worries.
enjoyed that. Thank you.
Thanks for coming out.
So that's the electric Joyride here in downtown Austin. Big thanks to Rivian for giving me a great ride around the track here. This has been fantastic, and as you can see, it's super busy here downtown. It's attracted a massive crowd. We've got the vehicles coming up over the hill here. This has just become, I don't know, somehow iconic. So kudos to Rivian for coming up with this idea, for bringing the off-road to the downtown core here in Austin. It's been a huge success here at South by Southwest, and I can't wait for next year. We'll see you in the next video.